Hi, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna talk about NBA 2K17, a few game modes and improvements I think they need to add to the game. One thing I think would make the game a lot more fun, not only for people who want to show their gameplay and put it on YouTube or Dailymotion, however you're doing it, but also just fun with not fans, but I mean friends, you know. With that whole you can play on my court, they should add game modes like you can do horse or maybe a 3-point contest, or I don't know why Dirk didn't put it up. I was holding square, but like add modes like that. Maybe add a dunk contest, add a shooting contest. Maybe you can make like horse customizable, so you can put like 3 letters and any of your own letters. You know, they should add modes like that. I think a lot more people would do that and play on my court. I think it'd be a lot of fun, not only for you and your friends, but just for people to see. I mean, I'd want to see how people are when they play horse in 2K. I'd like to see that. I'd definitely put some gameplay of that up there. And I think they need to add modes like that, and they need to get rid of park cards. They have to go. It's for everybody's good. It just makes the game more fair. And you've seen guys in my videos, when I do the park videos, I've used park cards. And even though I've used them, I don't like them. I still have like 3 of them I've had for like the past 3 months, and I haven't used them. Just because I don't. I just don't like them. And so they have to go. It just makes the game fair. And that's the whole point. You're playing, whatever you're doing, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4 with friends or whoever. You're trying to see who the best player is. And these, same thing with, the legend reps. You have to get rid of them making, whatever it is, the 20 or 40% percentage of making more game-winning shots or making more shots. You have to get rid of that. The whole point of that mode is to see which team and which players are truly the best as a team. If you're using things like park cards and you just rep up and get to a certain rep and you're a legend and you're gonna make it, no matter what, there's no point. It just doesn't, who wants to do that? I mean, if you're a legend, sure, alright, good for you, but it doesn't. It's just it has to go. It just makes the game more fair, because eventually, at some point, nobody's going to want to play the game, which is why whenever, we record, I don't know if I get the moments when we're trying to, get on the spot, but whenever we record, Dylan will always be like, oh, do you know it's all Legend 3s? And we've beat some of them occasionally, but every time we play them, we know it's just not going to win, because it's, 2K's giving them the benefit, which, if you want to give them benefits, sure. VC bonus, I'm fine with that, Maybe a My Team card, maybe some VC bonus, maybe I don't know, maybe just, stuff like that. But you shouldn't be giving them bonuses to making shots or certain shots in a game. You shouldn't be making certain jump shots work in certain modes. If you know the timing, it should work in every single mode. When you play My Team, you should be able to change that player's release from quick to normal, slow, however you like it, because you're investing in that player. You want him on your team, hopefully, and you're trying him out, and if you want that player, you should be good with him. And I've seen where, people have really good players, and they just suck because of the releases. You can't put them on fast. If you're investing in that type of player, and they're a really good player, they might be even one of the best in the game, but you can't, it's not working just because of the release. That shouldn't happen, And even with the Channing Frye card, for instance, the new one, the playoffs one that they have for My Team, one of my friends has it. Every time, he will make contested or uncontested shots with that card. And that card has a 99 in standing 3 and 98 in moving. But if I'm wide open in the corner, or I'm wide open in the middle from 3, it just the card he'll miss. And it's the same thing with the Jimmy Butler gold. When Dylan had the card, he had to sell it because I believe he said it sucked for him. but when I use it, it's fantastic. You know, like these, you don't even know what cards are good anymore. You know, like there's some, you know, like some amethyst, like some golds are better than I think amethysts. Some of my friends have said that with like when they've had Luke Walton and all that. Some of the golds or some of the diamonds, or you know, like if the cards aren't gonna be like, you know, if they're not gonna be good cards, but you put them as a good card, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like there's just so many things they have to fix. But I really think they should add some game modes to the My Career format. I'd really like to see that. I really like, what else? I've heard that they're gonna come out. Obviously every year 2K has an app for, you know, the game, and they have the My Team Mobile. I've heard they're making an app for the face scan, which is finally, because if you've done the face scan on 2K, listen, I've looked at the videos and I've gotten like great quality scans, and let me tell you something, even on the great quality scans, I'll still get like 4 pairs of eyes, and it's happened before. So, and I tried NBA Live. I had NBA Live. I returned it, but I tried it, you know, and it wasn't great, but their face scan was like completely accurate. I did it with my phone, one or two tries, you know, and like it actually looked like me. You know, it was actually accurate. Even if they didn't get it completely, it was accurate enough to know, alright, hey, that guy looks like him, maybe just the hair, you know? So, 2K, you gotta do what NBA Live's doing with the face scan, because, let me tell you something, I don't know who EA put in charge of that face scan on the phone, but let me tell you something, they have got it down. Like, they know what they're doing with that. That's one thing I'm gonna say about Live. When it comes to the face scan and stuff, and when it comes to about, like, you know, online, you can't, like, buy, like, skill points, or, I mean, it's really, I guess it's not skill points, but you can't, like, you don't get certain advantages if you play online with other players with your My Career guy. That's where they're doing it right. Those are two things I gotta give credit to EA for doing. So 2K, you gotta, you know, make that app, make it good. Because I know a lot of the stuff you guys make, it's broken. The games are always broken somehow. Oh my god. It's just somehow these broken games seem to be better than Live. Somehow, every year. I don't know how, but they do. Which surprises me. Ooh, that should have happened. What else is there? I'd like to say, even there's still a lot of glitches, you know, like ever since they took out the charge cheese, now there's charges when they don't count them. There's fouls when they don't count them. Shoot, I've even, like, when we recorded Blacktop, I've literally paused the game, and I've told Dylan, I've gone on the instant replay, and you'll see I'm stepping out of bounds, and they don't count it. Like, there's so many things now they just don't call. Like, they have to fix that. If you can't even get the game to play right, the basic game to play the rules right, it's just, you gotta fix that, you know? You gotta fix where, sure, okay, I'm a big man, but, you know, if there's a guy, like, maybe 5-10 feet away from me in park, there's no reason where if I make a pass all the way down the court, if I can complete that, but I'll just randomly screw up, like, a 5-10 foot pass. There shouldn't be a reason for that, you know? Like, even if you're not good at it, there's certain things everybody can do. And that's just part of the gameplay, even with player movement. You know, you have to fix those things. Like, see, Channing Frye, he made that right there, but I guarantee you, if that was My Career, that dude would have missed it on my team. But if it's Eddie's, oh my god, no, he'll make it. You know, he'll make it easy. And that's another thing I don't understand. If the Amethyst Steph Curry, not really that great, but if I put that dude at center court with only like a 92 or 93 and moving and standing shot 3, he can make it. But if I have a 99 or 98 Channing Frye, a much higher 3-point rating than him, and he can only make it from the 3, but yet Steph Curry's got a lower 3-point skill, lower range, not range, but a lower like attribute level of it, and he can do that. I just don't get that. You know, I just really don't get that. And maybe, you know, maybe they should also even do, this is actually something I just thought of right now too. Maybe like in Park, they should separate it. You know, like you can, they should just, if you're gonna do the rep, they should separate it by rep, you know, but like skill set, like base matching, you know, like obviously every now and then, you know, if you want to mix it up with put like a few legends or something, you can do that. Or, you know, maybe they should have like different ones where it says like let's say if you're all-star, they'll have like an all-stars only court and it'll show all the other courts. But like it'll only make it like, let's say if you're an all-star and you want to play on the rookie court, then you can only play it like one time for maybe a month. And after that one time, after like you lose or whatever, you have to play on your court, you know, do like some skill set matchmaking, or better yet, just do what 2K13 had and get their blacktop in, because I want that mode. If you want to still keep Park, hey, look, go for it. But I would like blacktop now. Just like how they had it in 2K11, where you could get the NBA players, you could have a slam dunk contest, you could have a 3-point contest, you could do all that stuff. Add that with our My Career guys, so you can do it not only against our friends, but let's say if you invite a random person. I've been on random people's My Court and I've played against them. Do things like that so you can do it, you know? It just, the whole point is you're trying to make it a so-called NBA experience, you know, which, hey, is fine, but come up with an actual experience. Come up with a game that actually works, you know? If you're out of bounds, you're out of bounds, you know? If you're trying to make an actual NBA experience, you shouldn't simulate it like whatever this is, a 17-year career in like, you know, 8 or 10 months whenever the new games come out. You know, you should be able to like maybe transfer your guy over. You know, that would be a true experience. And that's just my thoughts on what I think they should do. Now, I'm not opposed to them to not do that. If they want to make like do a new one, you know, make a new My Career every year, hey, you know, that's fine. I mean, we've been doing that ever since, so you get used to it. But if they really want to make it a true experience, you know, they should let you transfer your guy over. But if they don't, that's fine. Again, we've been doing it for all these years now. At this point, it really doesn't matter. But it's just a thought, it's just a suggestion. You know, if you want to consider it, that's all I ask. But they have to fix the gameplay. They have to fix the way the rules are. They have to fix what is called, what is not. They have to fix jump shots. They have to fix a little bit of everything, damn it. You know, I'm just gonna put it like that. They have to fix a little bit of everything. And live also has to fix everything. Shoot. But yeah, they gotta fix a little bit of everything. You know, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any other thoughts, any other ideas, suggestions, comments on what other games I should play or talk about, you know, let me know. And I'll be putting some Battlefield gameplay up soon, and I'll be talking about Battlefield 1 because I have seen some gameplay and some pictures of that game. I already knew that game was going to be lit, but that game looks, all the Battlefields have always looked good graphically, and that Battlefield 1 just looks so good. It looks amazing. And so I'll be playing some Battlefield. I don't know if I'll be doing it with Hardline or 4 when I'm talking about it. Maybe you know, if you guys want me to do a throwback, I might even plug in my 360 and I could play Battlefield 3 or 2 in Bad Company, you know. I might even do a throwback to one of those. I don't know which one I'll be doing, but that'll be coming up soon. I know a lot of people want My Career, so I'm gonna have My Careers coming up soon with my center guy. You know, as soon as I get this Elgato fixed, you know, we'll be able to do some more Park videos like how we used to. Until then, we'll probably just be live streaming them or doing little clips of them. But again, I hope you guys enjoy, and please leave some feedback. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked the video, I'm sorry about that. I hope you don't dislike it, but hey, that's what the dislikes button is for. So, dude, if you liked it, you know, I appreciate the sub. I'm not going to tell you to sub to me, but I appreciate it if you do. And peace out, guys.